This is a real-life Marauder's map. Ooh, nice. Built with augmented reality, it magically appears on an empty piece of parchment and shows you the location of everyone around you. In this video, we're gonna build this project together, and we're gonna do it at the best scenery available. A castle in northern England. Welcome to Lucas Builds the Future. So if you need a quick refresher, the Marauder's map was first introduced in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. And what it does is pretty simple. It shows the location of every single person in Hogwarts in real time. So in other words, it's essentially mass surveillance, but for teenage students. Now here's the deal. There's plenty of people on YouTube who do the whole I'm recreating this thing from a movie shtick. And you know me. I'm not like other girls. This is a Lucas Builds the Future video, goddammit! We gotta push this idea to the next level. And that's when I had the most stupid idea. What if I moved to England and rented my own little slice of Hogwarts? A castle where I could live out my 11-year-old fantasies and bring this project to life. Well, you know what happens next. Welcome to Tiny Hogwarts. Yep, this place was the bomb! It was beautiful, isolated, and full of history. And it even had a giant 13th century Jesus above my bed. But now, let's go back to the project. And you better pay attention, because things are about to get pretty hairy. So the project's gonna be divided into 3 parts. First, we need to figure out how to track and showcase people in Tiny Hogwarts. Then, we need to draw a beautiful and accurate map of our castle. And finally, we need to figure out the key trick. How to make our map magically appear right before our very eyes. So let's get started. Okay, so there are many super elite hacks or ways that I could use to track people around the castle without their consent. There's only one problem. That's illegal. So instead, I created a phone app that sends your GPS coordinates to a server every second. Combine that with some math, and we're able to place you in the right location. Ooh. Now, this kinda works, but unless you're Dolores Umbridge, the pink dot moving around the map's not gonna do. To make this look like it belongs in the Harry Potter universe, we're gonna replace the points with name ribbons. So I downloaded a bunch of options from the internet, added a little color, and created a custom shader that makes them wave like we see in the movie. Nice. Ooh. 10 points for Slytherin. Okay, so things are starting to look better, but we're still missing the footprints. In the original Marauder's map, whenever a name moves, it leaves footprints behind. So I wrote a script that keeps track of the direction a name is moving in and appropriately spawns footprints right behind it. Now that's what I call a Marauder's app. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's work on the map now. Play the scary music! So now that we figured out the tracking portion of our project, it's time to draw a map of our castle. This will be the visual foundation of the entire project, so it better look good. And I mean Hagrid with the tie kinda good. But to make this map, we were going to have to rise above. In other words, we would have to fly. The images that I got from my drone were stunning, and it was exactly what I needed to draw my own map. There was only one problem, and that is that I can't draw for shit, man. The first version of this map looked like it was drawn by a freaking monkey, and that was not gonna fly. I was gonna have to use some alternative methods. Now don't tell anybody I told you this, but there's a spell called Adobe Photoshoppers, and if you pull out your wand just right and do a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and just like that, the whole map is just gonna come together. It's amazing. It's amazing. Yes, just like that. Just like that. Yeah, the map's pretty good. project, we're gonna have to combine two technologies, augmented reality as well as image tracking. Now for those who are new to this channel, augmented reality basically lets us add digital objects on top of the real world, like little Hagrid over here.
You're a wizard, Harry.
And you can visualize AR either through a fancy headset or a phone. Now for this project, we're gonna have to use a phone for this particular reason. You can pause the video if you want to find out more, it's actually quite interesting. But now let's go back to little Hagrid. If you look carefully, you notice that he's standing on a piece of paper. And if we move that piece of paper, little Hagrid moves with it. That's image tracking at play, a technology that lets us build AR experiences on top of printed images. But here's the thing, when it comes to image tracking, there are good images and there are bad images. Now, a good image is one that has lots of contrast and detail, making it easy for a computer to detect it. And a bad image? Well, an empty piece of parchment is a good place to start. To make a Marauders map work, we're gonna have to pump our parchment with visual detail. So I pulled out my wand, conjured a dope Photoshop us once more, and created this beautiful design. Ooh, nice. See these little detailed edges? That's what the computer's gonna use for the tracking. Pretty nifty. And now, it was finally time for the finishing touches. I created an ink dissolve shader to make the map appear and disappear, and added voice commands so the map would only appear if you said the words, "I solemnly swear I'm up to no good." And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the Marauders map was complete. And now, a special message from Lucas Risotto.
Hi there. Oh, shit, okay. Hi there! So before showing you the final demo of the Marauders map, I would like to encourage you guys to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'm pretty new on YouTube, and by now you've probably seen how much work I put into these freaking things, and I would love to keep doing more. So yeah, like and subscribe. Okay. I solemnly swear I'm up to no good. Oh shit. Uh-huh. And let's pull it out.
The map looked amazing. Not only everything was working, but this was also one of the most photorealistic AR experiences I had ever seen. I mean, look at this. Pause any frame in this video and it's really hard to tell that it's augmented reality that you're looking at. It really shows the technology is magic. Go back in time and show this project to somebody 500 years ago and they'll set you on fire. That idea, the technology is magic, got me super excited. And it also made me do something that I would deeply regret. You see, while the project's done, we still have 24 hours on this Airbnb. So what if I stay up all night and build another Harry Potter project? A real-life Deluminator. Part 2 is coming up next.